Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Sun and Saturn third house. In astrology, the interpretation of the placement of the Sun and Saturn in the third house of a birth chart can provide insights into various aspects of a person's life and personality. The third house is associated with communication, learning, siblings, short trips, and the immediate environment. Let's break down what the presence of the Sun and Saturn in this house might suggest. 1. Sun in the third house asterisk. The Sun represents your core identity, ego, and sense of self. When placed in the third house, it can indicate a strong emphasis on communication, self-expression, and mental activity. People with Sun in the third house tend to be curious, articulate, and interested in gathering knowledge and information. They might excel in fields that involve communication, writing, teaching, or public speaking. They are likely to have a close relationship with their siblings and may find fulfillment through interactions with them. This placement can also indicate a need for mental stimulation and a desire to constantly learn and share information. 2. Saturn in the third house asterisk. Saturn represents discipline, structure, responsibility, and challenges. When placed in the third house, it can bring a more serious and cautious approach to communication and learning. Individuals with Saturn in the third house might be diligent in their studies and communication endeavors, but they could also experience self-doubt or anxiety about their abilities. This placement suggests a need to overcome obstacles related to communication and learning, which could ultimately lead to a deepening of their knowledge and skills. They might take their responsibilities towards siblings or immediate surroundings quite seriously. The dynamic between the Sun and Saturn in the third house can involve a tension between the desire for self-expression and the need to approach communication and learning in a structured and disciplined manner. These individuals might struggle with issues related to self-confidence and may have to work hard to develop effective communication skills. On the positive side, the combination of the Sun's vitality and Saturn's discipline can result in a strong work ethic and the ability to convey ideas in a clear and organized manner once they've overcome initial challenges. It's important to remember that astrology is a belief system and not a science. Interpretations can vary, and individuals are influenced by a wide range of factors in their lives. For a more personalized and accurate reading, it's advisable to consult with a professional astrologer who can analyze your entire birth chart in detail. Of course, let's delve deeper into the implications of having the Sun and Saturn in the third house. 1. Communication challenges and development asterisk. With Saturn's influence on the third house, there can be a tendency to take communication and learning seriously. This might lead to a fear of making mistakes or feeling inadequate in expressing oneself. Over time, individuals with this placement may learn to overcome these challenges by embracing a patient and disciplined approach to improving their communication skills. As they put in the effort to refine their abilities, they can become effective and eloquent speakers and writers. 2. Intellectual persistence asterisk. The Sun represents vitality and ego, and in the third house, it infuses communication and learning with energy and enthusiasm. When combined with Saturn's influence, this placement suggests a persevering and dedicated attitude towards acquiring knowledge. These individuals are willing to put in the hard work required for intellectual growth. They may excel in fields that require extensive research, deep thinking, and analytical abilities. 3. Siblings and relationships asterisk. The third house also represents siblings, neighbors, and immediate family members. When the Sun and Saturn are placed here, the relationship with siblings could be a mix of responsibility and authority. There might be a sense of duty towards siblings, and these individuals might take on a guiding or protective role. However, conflicts or challenges in these relationships could also arise due to differing communication styles or expectations. 4. Learning environment asterisk. People with this placement might be drawn to environments that are structured and disciplined in nature. They may thrive in educational settings where they are required to meet rigorous standards and expectations. A structured learning environment can provide them with a sense of stability and a clear path for progress. 5 short journeys and local connections asterisk. The third house also relates to short journeys and local interactions. Individuals with the Sun and Saturn in this house might approach these activities with a practical and measured approach. They could be meticulous planners when it comes to short trips or local connections, ensuring that they are well prepared for any potential challenges. 6. Balancing self-expression and responsibility asterisk. Balancing the self-expression of the Sun with the responsibilities of Saturn can be a key theme in the lives of those with this placement. They may need to find ways to express themselves authentically while still adhering to the rules and structures they perceive in their communication and learning endeavors. It's important to note that astrology is complex and multifaceted. The Sun and Saturn's placement in the third house is just one piece of the puzzle in a person's birth chart. To gain a more comprehensive understanding of your personality, strengths, challenges, and life path, it's recommended to consult with a professional astrologer who can analyze your entire birth chart and provide personalized insights. Certainly, here are some additional considerations and insights related to the placement of the Sun and Saturn in the third house. 1. Perseverance and achievement asterisk. The combination of the Sun's vitality and Saturn's determination in the third house can lead to remarkable achievements in the realm of communication and learning. These individuals are likely to have a strong work ethic and the ability to overcome obstacles through persistent efforts. Their achievements may come after a period of hard work and dedication, which can make the eventual success all the more rewarding. 2. Maturity in communication asterisk. Individuals with Saturn in the third house often exhibit maturity and seriousness in their communication style. They tend to choose their words carefully and may lean towards being practical and direct in their communication. This can earn them respect for their thoughtful and responsible approach to exchanging ideas. 3. Intellectual depth asterisk. The presence of Saturn in the third house can lead to a deep and methodical way of thinking. These individuals are inclined to thoroughly research and explore subjects of interest. Their intellectual depth allows them to grasp complex concepts and delve into the intricacies of various topics. 4. Challenges and lessons asterisk. Saturn's placement in any house can bring challenges and lessons that encourage personal growth. In the third house, these challenges might revolve around self-expression, communication blocks, or perhaps the need to confront self-doubt. As these challenges are faced and overcome, they can lead to significant personal development and a greater sense of self-assuredness. 5. Structured learning approach asterisk. Education and learning are often taken seriously by those with this placement. They may prefer structured learning environments that provide clear guidelines and objectives. The discipline they apply to their studies can lead to steady progress and a solid foundation of knowledge. 6. Responsibility towards siblings asterisk. Siblings can play an important role in the lives of individuals with Sun and Saturn in the third house. These individuals might feel a sense of responsibility towards their siblings, taking on a mentoring or guiding role. They could also experience situations where they are called upon to provide support and assistance to their brothers or sisters. 7. Balancing optimism and realism asterisk. The Sun represents optimism and self-assuredness, while Saturn brings realism and caution. Balancing these two energies can be a challenge for those with this placement. They may need to work on finding a middle ground between their ambitious aspirations, Sun, and their awareness of potential obstacles, Saturn. 8. Writing and communication careers asterisk. Given the emphasis on communication and disciplined approach, careers in writing, journalism, teaching, public speaking, or any field that requires clear and organized communication can be well suited for individuals with this placement. Their ability to convey information effectively and their dedication to improving their skills can lead to success in these areas. Remember that astrology is a tool for self-reflection and personal exploration, and interpretations can vary based on individual circumstances. The placement of the Sun and Saturn in the third house is just one aspect of a birth chart, and its influence interacts with other planetary placements and aspects. For a more accurate and detailed analysis, consulting with a professional astrologer who can study your complete birth chart is recommended.